Hey kid, do right. There'll be cookies served after class in the celebration of Rama Singh's birthday, January 1. That's pretty good. Or Sri Marka's wedding anniversary? Cookies will be served, so all night you're going to supposed to eat cookies. More cookies? Yeah, there's other gifts. Open these two. Now, I'm going to lead you a hypnotic meditation as a gift. So, basically, the intention is to give you New Year whether you like it or not. What is going to happen is very simple and classical. We are finishing 1 year in the age of Aquarius. We'll be entering next year. There's nothing to be afraid and there's nothing to worry. Simply we'll be miserable. The psyche of the planet changes. Thank you. Pretty chocolates. Psyche of the planet changes when by 1 degree. And you know it as a scientist what happens. It happens every 2000 years, all the stars come in one single line and the sun ray angle changes by 1 degree, that's all. It's not a big deal. But what happens is that we who are born in the first 2000 years cross into next 2000 years, it's not understandable why it happens, but we become very empty inside. You will experience that emptiness. As the year go by, there's no psychological, social, economic, personal, religious, spiritual reason for it. This happens many, many times. It is a history of this planet that every 2000 years the star come into aligning. The orbit circulatory system of the magnetic field changes. That affects the axle. And you must understand, under this earth there is a huge magnetic field, and in the sun there are the flares of the sun. You think you live because you breathe, because you are a graduate, because you go to office, because you had a sex last night, or you met somebody, or you are spiritual. You have a certain status and status. The both do not mean anything. All it means how much vitality you have to face your own tomorrow. And I'm not saying tomorrow means whatever you are talking about. Tomorrow means how much you are facing yourself, how you carry yourself in life. That is what your tomorrow is. The idea to become spiritual is not what you have learned so far. The religion is not spirituality. Your knowledge is not spirituality. Your happiness is not spirituality. Your good luck and tragedies is not spirituality. Spirituality is eventually how you face yourself with a smile in life and its confrontation. But don't misunderstand, you will not be challenged. Everybody, whether is a king or a queen, pauper or a beggar, are going to be challenged. Lover or a deserter, attorney or accused. In life, one thing you cannot get rid of, and that is called challenge. Whether you challenge the challenge or you give in to the challenge, that decides the spirituality. Is your spirit higher than the challenge, and you face it? Simple. So technically speaking, when a person says, I am spiritual, it does not mean he is wearing robes like me and walking around and he can give few lectures and inspire people and heal people, and all that doesn't matter. All it matters is that when a person is challenged, he is sturdy, he can face it, and he faces it with a grace. If you face and your grace does not give in to challenge, you are spiritual, otherwise you are not, period. Everything else doesn't matter. Now, a lot of people will ask, what will happen next year? Next year, Bill Clinton will go to Washington and he'll be presiding as a president for 4 years. He will be presiding a government which is on Chapter 11 undeclared. It is so corrupt that they can't say we are under Chapter 11. They are not applying it. Now they are having meetings, we'll get out of this, we'll get out of that. It's all bogus. With all the most beautiful thing, one thing is very wonderful. We have $4 trillion national debt. It means we have used our credit card to the hilt, and we are paying right now $300 billion interest. So we are Americans, and nothing hurts her but money. Two things hurts her very badly: when we don't have money and we don't have a job. Rest for us is a game. Americans have only one tendency. Threaten an American with a job, you get anything out of the guy. What happened in this election? We lost jobs, we threw with the government. Now Bush saying, I was saying the truth. Who listens? Now Bill Clinton goes and he says, I'll provide jobs, I'll provide a better economy. You watch out. What happens? You think rate of interest is down as a favor to you. Not at all. They don't want to pay national interest more than they can afford. That's the one way. They are stealing our money from our national security. That is our social security. You should understand. So when you enter 1993, it will look and sound better, but it will be cold economy to go into. That's number one. Number two, psyche of the planet Earth as a whole is changing. Countries will change. You know, tonight there's no Czechoslovakia. There's the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Russia is different. We are the only 150 states peace tied together, and we hope will remain together. Let us hope. Today, we as people who have come here has not to face not only the outside, but inside. In me, there is one me itself, which I have never taken care of. All I have done is to take care of my outer emotions, my outer feelings. I want to do what I like to do. That's a common thing you hear. I like to do what I like to do. No, you are a damn idiot. You only do what is likely able to be done. No, there's difference between these two statements. If you do what you like to do, it may ruin you. If you do what is likely able to do, it will give you prosperity. There's no need of selling consciousness or being mean or being wrong. The art of life is to be smart. And smart is when you are not caught. That is smart. And you must know the laws. I was watching the TV before coming here. Everywhere there's a trap of drunk drivers. But who on the hell will feel tonight people won't drink? It's a night to drink. And you sit in your car, you go out, they pull you out, they make you walk, you can't. They handcuff you. So everybody is wearing bangles. For nothing. There are things which we do in desperation. There are things we do for getting attention. There are things we do. I was in Florida talking to the girl, and she was very unhappy with her head. I said, your neck hurting or your head hurting? She said, oh no, I used to have very beautiful long hair. One day I just thought I should get rid of them. Now I got rid of them, but now I have a big bush on my head, and I do not know how to balance my neck. I say, this is a special problem. You've got to go to a very special doctor for it, because nobody has heard this kind of case. And she said, you are right. I don't know what to do with my head. And she was doing it while doing it like this, and I said, gee, look at this problem. This is a new problem now. It's called barber's problem, First of all, she got them chopped up, and now she is unhappy with it. And it will take about a year or two to grow that way. So, being commotional and being unthoughtful and being feeling free and just relating to your feelings, what we like to do, gives us the idea to feel free. That's not true. You are never free. Never you are, never you can be, and never you shall be. Just remember one thing. You have to relate to somebody, somewhere, for some reason. Tonight, we will just have 31 minutes to cross to the next year, and let's do it. Sit straight. Okay. Take your both hands and put it in your head. Just like this. It will be very comfortable if you do it. Alright? Now chin in and chest out, or breast out, whatever you have. Make a choice. And do nothing. Close your eyes, pull your tongue out and move it. Move it back and forth. You have nothing else to do. Rest, everything will start happening in the body. Pull your tongue out and move it, flip-flop it, that's all. Yeah. Keep your eyes closed. Don't look at other people's tongue. There's a top secret. I will not ask you to do anything else. Just move your central nerve system, which is called tongue. Many times this tongue makes you to hung. So just move it, flip-flop it, and sit tight and don't bother and put your hands on your top. It is no speciality, but in few minutes you will realize what you are doing. Flower empty. That's very sound. Just flip-flop your tongue as shaky you are, as miserable you feel, as horrible you feel. Nothing else I expect you. Exact will be through in 31 minutes. You'll never forget this day because you never came to expect it that you will have a meditation flipping your tongue. You never believe it. But I tell you how powerful it is. When you consciously flip your tongue, the central nerve opens up your entire system to correlate to your obedience, including your psyche. It changes your inner strength. Some of you cannot pull your tongue out. I agree with you. Take it out and flip-flop it and sit calmly. Don't feel disturbed. It is going to a beautiful psychologist and getting rid of your inner fears. Watch what it does to you. Whether your beautiful or ugly tongue is the same, and flipping is the same way. So there's something common we are doing together as energy. Don't remove your hands from the head. Normally you will do it. Your neck will start hurting. Your central nerve will start chasing you like a mad person. Watch out what happens. It will set your entire physical system in a straight line. You're dealing with your most powerful organ of the body called tongue. Just flip it inside out, outside in, left side right, right side up, upside down. No special manners. And when we will finish, you will be surprised, you will not be the same person as you started. Where you have put your hands, just keep it, please. Don't move them. Because once you establish a magnetic field, you preserve it. Normally, if there is any good name or a mantra or a wish or a desire, when you flip the tongue, mentally concentrate with that. Now please go into your inner deep silence with the help of your flipping tongue. Feel from the navel point to the tongue. It is called central nerve. You are doing very good. We are fascinatingly, very smartly doing. The tragedy will be when you stop flipping the tongue. Do it effectively. Don't use substandard means. Normally you do that. We have exactly 4 minutes to go, and then we'll be changing the exercise along with this, and that will be our final run. Lick the time, hurry up, pull the tongue out, lick it up. You have the strength to do that. Either you lick the time or time will lick you. This exercise you're doing tonight, at this moment, is amazingly challenging. The resolution of next year is, I shall not speak a word which is not good for me. Move, move, move. That will get rid of many diseases tonight. It will open up the entire system. The only difficulty in this exercise is that you can stop. That breaks the rhythm. Don't remove the hand. Now you have to, in about 2.5 minutes, you will be going to an exercise which you will do very honestly in 11 minutes, and then you will feel natural high you have never felt before. Come on, keep doing it. We got to win tonight. We got to start a new year with the accomplishment that we did it best. We can handle and hold ourselves best. If neck start hurting, shoulders start hurting, elbows start hurting, or the arms start hurting, these are the some points which will hurt. And very rare case, rib cage will start hurting. It's just a adjustment, is not something very serious, but pain can be very sharp in some cases. You have 1 more minute to go in this exercise. Rather, to be very frank, you have only 30 seconds left. Well, folks, keep the tongue going and now breathe from the mouth in and out. Combine the action. It is difficult, but it is very easy to do. Breathe out forcefully, breathe in forcibly, get rid of the garbage in the lungs. It will give you a lot of cough, it will stimulate the thyroid, the parathyroid is a very common thing. Keep her coughing, keep her doing it. That's exactly how I do sometimes. It's nothing wrong. It is very good if the body start reacting to it. It's okay. Keep on breathing. Breathe heavily, effectively, like as you are getting rid of all the diseases of the body. All bad luck, all disease, all negative thoughts, out, out, out. Breathe out. Use force of the diaphragm. It is better than paying $7,000 and learning rebirthing, which doesn't mean a thing. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out all what you don't feel good. Don't stop. Only 6 more minutes, you have done all the way. Fight it out, fight it out. It's okay, cough it hard, doesn't matter. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Inhale deep. Hold the breath, please. And breathe out. Breathe in. Please hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Please hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. 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 Hold. Breathe out. Very deeply breathe in. Hold tight. Concentrate on the third eye. Breathe out. Breathe in. Calmly hold. Concentrate on the third eye. Try to keep your eyes closed and look straight through the third eye. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Concentrate at the third eye. Breathe out. Once again, breathe in. Hold. Concentrate on the third eye means pituitary gland, the command center. It won't hurt. Breathe out. Inhale deep. Hold tight. Concentrate on pituitary between the eyebrows and the root of the nose. Concentrate very consolidatingly. Breathe out. Breathe in. Effectively hold your concentration on the third eye. Hold tight. Don't give in. And relax. Ear has changed. Now you are welcome in 1993. Well, I am not trying to goof you up on something, but next year the best thing is whether you come to the yoga class or not, or you have a chance or not, that's up to you. And I don't intend to be very much available in this Los Angeles beautiful city of angels, because there are a lot of angels, so a person like me is not very much required. But however, I give you a piece of advice. You, your family, and your friends, whether you love yourself or hate yourself, you have problems or no problems, you are rich or poor, doesn't matter what happened to you, just sit down in your own environments, wherever you are, and without any macho business or considering a philosophy or anything, just take 7 seconds to breathe in, 7 seconds to hold, and second 7 to get rid of it. So almost it will be 20 seconds a breath. Three breaths a minute, 31 minutes. You will be fine. Now, tape. Through nose. Come on. This dance style is for a glandular system. Its main job is to secrete the glandular secretion so that your blood chemistry can be fine for your health. But it moves every muscle. Come on, dance. Some are like poles, they are sticking, they are not dancing, they are not moving. Keep on, keep on. We are changing the tape. Nothing bad.
लो जी पेश कर दे हाँ इंग्लैंड दे दो मशहूर टोली मैन विद द गोल्डन लाइटनिंग टोल गुरचरण माल ਅਤੇ कूल एंड डेडली द मेगा मैन हिमसेल्फ नरेंद्र विनी
Show some life, show some strength. Dancing not a crime. Move the body. down quick. Time, we are bound by the time. Sit quick. Take your right hand, put it straight. Left hand on your heart, close your eyes please. Breathe as slowly as possible. Now this will be exact 6 to 7 minutes meditation. Two things must not happen. Your hand must not come down. It should be straight. Keep this solid attitude. Keep your hand on the heart center. That's perfect. And breathe consciously. Longest, hold longest, and breathe out longest. Stick with it. And make an affirmation. Victory is your goal. Victory is your strength. Victory is your guide. Victory is your teacher. Just learn one word, victory. Repeat it as many times as you can afford. One word, victory. Very powerful word. Is a net projection, effort, everything. It ends up in one word, victory. Start the year with word victory. You are already in it. Repeat it as many times, engrave it in your every molecule. Victory. Do nothing which doesn't win you. Come on, repeat it. Make it a mantra of the year. Take the longest, the strongest, and the most self-conscious breath. You live by the breath of life, make it very conscious, very self-controlling, and be very victorious. If you take 3 breaths a minute by watch at home for 31 minutes without doing anything, your whole life will change and it will give you victory. Wherever you are, whatever you are, no, don't put your hand down. Rather, when you feel like putting it down, stretch it higher. That's victory. Win over yourself. Start the year with absolutely self-command and self-excellence and victory. I command my victory. Up, straight, not any angle. I didn't say just bend forward and go down and up. All I said is stretch it out straight. And in other minute and a half, you're not going to kill yourself, you're going to win. And then you can say, wow, I won my day. I know it is a difficult exercise, I'm not kidding. But when I have done something which is easy, so. Come on, victory is my right. Victory. for victory, V for peace, V, Viva. Inhale deep, hold tight, and stretch your body unto victory. Let it be engraved in every molecule, every atom, every part of the self. Breathe out. Relax. I didn't say anything. It's fine. Very nice. So what are we going to do this year? Just understand one word. Take it from me. I'm not giving you any Sanskrit word or any religious word or anything. I'm just telling you something which will survive. You, through arts. Whenever you face anything and you don't have an answer, just call yourself inside and say victory. Lean on victory. Make it a guide word. Make it a precious word. Make it your religion. I don't know what you are, who you are, why you are. Don't ask questions. Don't do your analysis. Don't try to solve problems. Just utter the word victory and go on. The very mental utterance of this word, this is my gift to you for coming tonight. I am a Mahantantrik. I can psychosomatic any sound. I can twist any arm of the nature. There are certain powers that man achieves to a certain perfection. So, I don't feel like that you should be dependent on me. I have many faces and many facets. I can reach anywhere where I'm called upon. I'm not physically present. So basically I give you a keyword for 1993. Whenever you will utter word victory mentally, not physically, mentally, try it. Don't believe me, don't trust me. I never have asked for it, I'm not asking you tonight. I give you today a word. Utter mentally word victory. You will find the strength of 100 angels behind you on the spot. It starts from tomorrow 8 a.m. I need time to meditate. I would like to reprogress the regression and progression the word tonight, and tomorrow 8 a.m. LA Standard Time on a longitude and latitude that it is, the magnetic field will be set. That's my gift to you for coming tonight and being with me, passing the cross line of 92 to 93. You don't have to belong to Triacho or to Sikh Dharma or to Yogi Bhajan or whatever, but wherever you are, in whatever difficulty, in neurosis, psychosis, in your 8 bits and whatever those are, you have your own life, live it. But whenever you need help, just be solitude, breathe in and mentally utter the word victory. See what happens. You can never reach me, but you can reach my chief of staff if you need that. You can call Yoga Center. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. Los Angeles time, the word will be psychomagnetically set. Not only you can use it, your friends can use it. Don't give it to your enemies, they can use it too. That is the word. In the beginning there was a word was with God and word was God. It will be set psychosomatic 3.2 frequency, which is almost 1,000 elephant power. It comes to 16,000 horsepower. If you really want to know in physics. Just breathe in and there's a one condition, don't use it physically. You breathe in and use the word mentally victory. That will give you about 3 to 5 seconds to hold the breath. That's all you have to do. I'm telling you the physics of it. And you will be shocked how strong you will feel. May the long time, all love, and the guide you, bless you, be beautiful, be bountiful, be helpful, be your own grace. God made every man, every woman, every person as one person. One God made everybody as one. Those who do not respect the oneness of the God, oneness of themselves, and oneness of the others are very self-destructive, and they shall never be happy. But those who shall seek the oneness of the God, oneness of themselves, and oneness of the other, shall be happy, prosperous, and have joyful life. That's a promise. So, it's a very simple thing. Don't interfere with the other person's psyche. Let it be. Live and let live. Never let down yourself, never let your friends, and never let down your enemy. Give a good time to the enemy. Give him a good match. Enjoy. Enemies are better than friends. Friends are for passing time. Enemies are for facing time. Without challenge there's nothing. Life becomes very bored and it's no good. You don't understand how good the enemies are. If you don't have a lot of enemies, you will have a very boring time. You know what I mean? So, give good time. Good time is God's time. Give good time to yourself. There's no reason for you to feel weak, feel bad, feel depressed. But I can't say now, but almost 35 minutes from now, we'll go back, we'll meditate, we'll psychologically, sociologically, and mentally set the word. It's called psychosmatics. It's a science of hymnology, in which sound of the word with the breath of life creates miracles. So I made up my mind not to give you any word which is foreign to you, but victory is a simple English word. So, from 8 o'clock tomorrow, anytime you want to test out, breathe in and mentally utter word victory. Exact. Even 8 past 1 minute, it'll be said. It's not something we are joking. We are dead serious on it. And if you want to help somebody, give them this word. The technical system is breathe in and mentally utter the word victory. Just feel on the spot what it does to you. Don't go to church, don't see me, don't come to classes, don't pay anybody money, it doesn't matter. We're not going to have money soon, that's not the problem. But basically, it's a chance to grow, chance to be strong. So fit people will survive. Weak people will have difficulties. And we don't want to be in difficulties, especially mental difficulties. It's a very simple system. There's not a one person on this earth who will not have a challenge. Challenge is a very eventual thing to happen, but you need vitality for victory. If I start teaching you and going through the rhythms and all that, it will take a century. This is simple. It will make it happen. On the spot, you will get confidence, you will feel the kick, you know something is better than you, with you. So, that will give you headway for victory, and you will be fine. Remember again, repeat after me. Breathe in and mentally utter the word victory. Breathe in and mentally utter the word victory. Breathe in and mentally utter the word victory. Do you feel it right now? It's a fun. Rather than going through initiations and doing a lot of good acts and deeds and then falling apart, it's a very simple thing to do. This would be psychosomatically set with 3.2 frequency. Normally human frequency is 0.3 to 0.7. That's how dull you are. I'm not kidding. Actually, and I said, this is something you should all know. A best successful person is 0.9. The most efficient, intelligent, intellectual is 0.9. That's how underused we are in our capacity. Normally a normal person, which is very simple, straight, you call it 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.7, something you're very proud of, very attractive, you feel like going and talking to that person is 0.9. Normally human should be 0.2, 0.1. Normally, for a good human to deal in life, you should be 2.1. About 2 is considered normal. Your psychosomatics decides it. Your psychosomatics decide the biorhythm. Your biorhythm decides your mood decides your virtue decides your affection decides your attraction decides your decision decides your life. It's such a system. It doesn't fall. So just breathe in, hold for a second or 2, 3 that word when you say that word, and let the breath go. You live by breath, you die by breath, and you can psychosomatically augment your energy on the spot by the breath. And the keyword, password, which they call it, keyword, is victory. You have to mentally say it. Now practice it. Inhale, hold, and mentally utter the word victory, and leave the breath. Inhale, hold, and mentally utter the word victory. Let it go. Inhale, hold, and utter the word victory and let it go. Inhale, hold, mentally utter the word victory, let it go. You can feel it now. Tomorrow 8 o'clock it will be set, and it will be the current psychomagnetic field of the latitude of the earth angling the axis of the planetary system at Mars retrograde is the best time to get in. The warlord is sleeping, we can raise our own army. That's what it is. That's why you chose the word. You know? Normally, if Master would not have derogatory, would have chosen the word excellence. But a lot of people cannot pronounce the word excellence. It is excellence. It's not excellence. Excellence. The word say is longer in it. So it would have been difficult. So victory is everybody can say. It's a very peasant word. It is something which we can say it fast. Thank you very much. Best of the new year. And life as may be. Let the wind be behind you. Angels dance with you. And your consciousness guide you to victory. Good night.